Thomas clung to unconscious Mark as waves crashed down. Mark felt heavier. The boat was sinking. His ears rang. There was no hope. I wish things had turned out different, he thought. He saw flashes of the dream they once had, a blue journey, sunlit days. Now only darkness, cold, and silence remained. And then, within the noise, another sound emerged. Faint, but real. On day 4, the warning hit. Mark stood at the Akasounder, watching depth lines distort. The nearest port was too far. Turning back meant facing the storm's full force. A weaker spot showed on radar, but it was risky. The radio gave only static. Suddenly, the sky turned pitch black, no stars left to navigate by. Thomas stared into the dark. They both knew it was already too late. The waves doubled instantly. A huge one slammed Mark, hurling him into the mast. He fell hard. A loud crack echoed, but was it the mast or Mark's ribs? No one could tell. Thomas clung to a rope, trying to spot him through the chaos. Rain poured like it rose from the sea. The boat groaned like a wounded beast. Then, in a rare silence between waves, a distant hum whispered through the dark. As Thomas tried to pull Mark inside, a crashing wave slammed them into the cabin walls. The impact separated them. Now, water was flooding in fast, and Mark was gone. Thomas opened his eyes underwater, nothing but blur. One more breath, one more second. His hand brushed an arm. It was Mark. He grabbed hold. From deep within the water, the distant hum returned louder this time. Closer. When Thomas grabbed Mark's arm, he was out of breath. He kicked upward, chest burning, lungs on fire. With one last push, they broke the surface. Mark was limp but alive. The boat was tilted, sinking fast. They clung to a floating piece of debris. Thomas scanned the clouds, squinting. Then he heard it. Not just a hum this time. The distinct chop of rotor blades. Coming from above. The sky broke open, a yellow helicopter burst through the clouds. Wind roared as the blades spun above. A rescue line dropped. Mark was lifted first. Thomas looked up, eyes full. The journey they began together was ending the same way, side by side. As the helicopter rose, they glanced down at their sinking boat one last time. They had survived. Together.